Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilante's Direwolf 20 Season 6 Let's Play Along series. Wow, okay, my world is not loading very well right now. Let's see, F3A might help. Okay, so last episode, what the heck did we do? I don't even remember. I got too many things going on right now. Oh, we did do some modular power suits, right? And I was actually just about to add the cooling system here. 4 Eye of Enders and that. This should help cool down my system. Anyway, because I went to the nether and I actually died because I overheated because I totally forgot about this. But I had to go to the nether to farm some, glowstone and stuff. So, speaking of, I forgot to mention that the foci for the wand can actually be enchanted. So I managed to enchant that one and got really lucky. Treasure, frugal, and potency, which is basically the best combination ever. So I was gathering up some glowstone with the Wand of Eagle Trade because it's awesome. You can basically just go up to them, right click, it gathers the whole thing, and because it's got treasure, it's essentially fortune, so you get lots of glowstone. So yeah, I did that. And the other thing was, I was getting ready. I'd really like to make some tesseracts and other things. The tesseracts essentially allow you to transfer fluids, energy, and items between places, so they kind of act like an ender tank and an ender chest and an ender power supply all in one. The trouble is they take this, basically you have to do a lot of resonant ender, and then you have to the frame requires this enderium ingot, which requires enderium blend, which takes more resonant ender. So essentially, I guess my thing is I need lots of ender pearls right now, and plus there's some other things. I want to make the jetpack for the flying suit, for the suit, so essentially it'll give me creative mode flight, so I can stop cheating with bat form and stuff if I could, I technically have flight, but I could stop cheating at least. But it takes ion thrusters, and if you look at ion thrusters, they require, of course, a bunch of ender pearls. So I am in need of ender pearls, yep. Because last I checked I only had maybe... Oh, yeah, I'm down to 5 because I've been making some stuff. I did actually make some enderium ingots because I was getting ready for things. I also put it all in my system, so almost out of ender pearls. So what I was thinking today is we could set up an enderman killing farm thing. So I actually added some signs. This is called Murder Row. So this is where I'm going to put some, mob farms maybe down here. Have a little setup. Yep, thought that was pretty good. I got my engine room labeled. Got my fluids room labeled. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, and let's see. I did so many other things. I think I was getting ready. I was actually going to add some extra breeders and stuff upstairs at the mob farm because... Did I hear an enderman? I did. Die, enderman, die. Why can I not hit you? Aha, kill him. Yay, ender pearls. So, because essentially to do the enderman farm, we're going to use the MFR machines, and they require mob essence. So if you remember way back when we made this mob tank, we've been collecting it. I've only got 71 buckets so far, which is kind of sad. I would think I'd have more by now, but really it's not, I'm only killing babby cows, and I don't have that many being bred. So I'd like to add some chickens in here. I already caught a few, but I'll probably go catch more, and what I need to do is set this up so that good thing we can jump high. And I did the big no-no of adding animals before I actually, added stuff here. So I'm sorry. These chickens are probably going to escape and get everywhere, but we'll see. Actually, I'm going to back them real quick. So I'm going to set this up to do chronotyping. I think it needs to go that way. Is that what's... I think so. So we're going to move baby chickens over there. I'm going to do the breeder here. Nope, no chicken. Where'd my breeder... Okay, the breeder disappeared for a second. Well, if I have to re-catch all these chickens, let's just catch these chickens. Yeah, sorry. When you put it down and it got blocked, it just kind of disappears for a second. My goodness. Okay, so we've got another breeder, and now I need to go underneath and route the items to it and power and stuff. So I'm going to do that off camera, And I'll be back once we're ready to move on with the actual enderman farm thing. Yep. Another thing I want to do here, guys, is probably add a vacuum hopper because, so, if I have chickens here, they're going to lay eggs. And also, I'm not sure if I pointed out, but when the breeder goes, it does actually drop XP, like when you manually breed animals. It's just, I haven't been collecting it because it's a really small amount generally. But if I go ahead and add a hopper here, I could collect the XP that will drop as well as items. So I kind of need to get underneath here. I'm not sure if I want to go. I'm probably want to. Let's see. Where's my go underneath? So, oh my goodness, I keep misclicking that and it goes everywhere. So if I burrow under here, I think you get, that's the chronotyper. How many spaces away? It was like about there. Okay, so I need to move this down one. First, let's put the item back here, just so chickens can't. The chickens are small enough they can kind of sneak. They can fall through it sometimes, so I need to put a cover on that and stuff. But maybe later. Let's see. Let's run the power cables under. Oops. Oops. Alright. Click on that. And now we'll do the item ducts. Which this needs to be output only, just to make sure. So we can collect eggs as well. Go ahead and install a servo in there. And that should pull items out, although we need to make a... take that back. I think item output. That should be pointing down. And then final thing is getting... I'll probably just connect up a little ender tank, because we already have an XP ender tank. I'll connect that up outside. And we should be getting XP and the items, so that's cool. And we should also be breeding a lot of chickens. I need to have a couple of chickens still in their lassos. Whoa, I see a creeper there. Let's be careful. Let's hop out this way. Oh, jumping. There we go. Chickens. Cool. More chickens, so hopefully they'll breed. How many are in here? Is that 4? Okay. I'm probably going to go catch more chickens and get this finished up, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. I finished setting up the little chickens and all that stuff. So what we need to make this work for an ender farm is we need this auto spawner from Mine Factory Reloaded. And we'll also need a grinder, so I think it uses basically the same stuff, so I'm going to make some extra. And do I have enough of everything? Cool. The grinder now. Definitely don't have all the pieces. An Invar sword. We didn't have any books. I guess I have probably used them all elsewhere. Let's see. And then we need 10 gears. If we go to gear, we should have 10. Tell it to make those. And hopefully that was everything. Oh, I'm missing some of the plastic. Okay, rubber. Let's cook some of that, but we can also just cook some of that. If we go to our... So speedy. Just toss a couple of those in there. And then we'll cook up some more rubber. I like to just let it cook a lot of rubber to have it on hand. So let's go for the plastic. grinder. Cool. And then the last thing we need to make this work, aside from a bunch of redstone signals and whatnot, is the safari net. Now we have to use the reusable kind, which takes up some of our last ender pearls. Yep, got 2 left. And fortunately, I think I caught an enderman in the... I did the one-use ones because I thought it could be here, so let's hope I can catch him again. Come here, enderman. Did he? No. Come here. Oh. Come here. Haha, I got him. Okay, that was really weird. He has reduced health. That's interesting because he, like, fell or something. Anyway, so we caught him in here. I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to put and actually I'm a little worried. There might be stuff spawning on top of this because I think it was hollow. We'll put the mob spawner. Actually, let me double check the radius on this. I hope I made these rooms big enough, but I'm going to double check the spawn radius on the auto spawners and make sure this room's big enough. If I have to extend it, I can do that too, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I think this room is big enough, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put it about right here, I think. I'm going to stick this torch back up here. So we'll put the auto spawner down here. And essentially, it will take the safari net in that spot, and we need to supply it with mob essence and energy, which I will get to shortly. But first, I need to, probably need to run some switches through the wall to allow us to turn this off and on. And, oh yeah, there's, and then we'll have the grinder back here, I think. Oh, other way around. So, as far as redstone is concerned, like redstone signals, we'll want to be able to turn off and on the spawner. And to that end, I have, excuse me, made a ton of aluminum brass. And if we take this back, Direwolf used this in many of his episodes. Essentially, you can make a spool of wire out of aluminum brass ingots. So let's teach our system how to turn that into aluminum brass. So now we can just put the brass in here. We can also teach it how to make the wire, length of wire. And then I think we kind of have to manually make the spool and stuff because it's weird. You have to like spool the wire up. Wait, how did he... Is it just spool? Okay. Let's see if we can go to the Tinker's Mech Works. Maybe I just take the wire. Let me see if this works. Let's do about 64 of those. And then I think if we just do them in a circle? No? Maybe a stick in the middle? That seems like it would... Maybe a regular stick. Okay, I gotta look up how to make the spool of wire because it won't tell me. Be right back. Okay guys, so this is what it is. It requires a stone tool rod in the middle. And then you just put that in the middle of the wire and it starts adding wire to the spool. You can see its like damage modifier is going up each time. And I ran out of wire, so I probably want to craft, I don't know. Let's do 2 more stacks, I guess. Because I should have plenty of aluminum brass right now. And I'm going to click forever, and then I'm going to use this along with the buses and terminals to do essentially wireless redstone. I think it's this signal bus. I guess I need more wire. And then I'm going to need some slabs. Will that work? Okay, I need one as the center for all the wires to connect to each other, and then I need essentially 2 of these for every I forget what it's called. Signal terminal. So let's encode signal terminal. Let's encode that. I will make it with, I wonder if I can do regular stone slabs. Let's teach it how to make those just in case. So we should be able to put all this in here. And let's make a couple signal buses. Or terminal, was it what it was called? Yeah. 2 of these, so they can communicate to each other essentially. I think that's how it works. And that should turn on and off the spawner. Oh, and the other thing I want to make, put all that away. I want to make something cool for the doorway. So I was thinking we can finally use the sigil. We can activate this. And I know we need an enchantment table. Look. I should just grab a stack of paper. So we need an enchantment table, we need redstone to surround it. I'll take a couple extra. I know I need to catch an animal. And I think that's everything. I'm gonna put this stuff away for now. And then probably need to install more armor modules, but I don't think I can because that requires the force field thing. So I do, however, have a shovel with silk touch, which is definitely going to be needed. So I'll meet you guys outside when we're ready to activate the sigil, which is hopefully pretty darn soon. Alright guys, before we get started, I remembered that my armor was not very strong, so I went ahead and set up some diamond armor, all with protection on it, and I also got myself the just an iron excavator, and I put the silky on it so that we can dig up the cursed earth when we do the ritual, because it's good to have some on hand. And then I think I've got everything else with me, so let's head out to, and basically the reason I want to be very strong, why I made all the armor, is because the awesome, when the cursed earth spawns, it spawns a ton of mobs, and they're actually stronger on the cursed earth effect, so we definitely don't want to die, and we want to be able to collect some earth. So I'm going to find somewhere, when this happens it kind of destroys a bit of the area, so I'm going to kind of wander off to a secluded corner over here somewhere maybe. On the other side of these trees, so it looks good up here, maybe. Sure. Okay, so what we do is we set down enchantment table, put redstone all the way around it, and we go catch ourselves a cow or something. It's a cow. Because we have to slaughter a cow for, you know, do a sacrifice, right? And now the key is to wait until midnight. But you know what? I really hate waiting until midnight. So, boom. If it's midnight, you'll notice your division sigil is glowing. And now we can do the ritual. And I'm probably going to bat form before this happens, just so I can fly away. Boom. So, grab a bunch of this cursed earth, And ow, ow, oh god. And they're super fast. Oh, actually this armor looks like it's protecting me pretty well. Taking some damage, but it's not the worst. Let me fly up and eat, because apparently... And basically we want to dig up as much of this as we can before morning, because when the sunlight hits it, it burns away. Ow. Okay, I'm like stuck on things. I don't know what's happening. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Why am I just like taking... Is it this? I guess they attack faster and stuff too, because this is crazy, but I seem to be almost immune to damage. Apparently this armor is like wicked awesome. I don't know what's going on. This is kind of weird, but... Dig, 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 dig like you've never dug before. Okay, now I'm actually hurting a bit. I wish I had some regen potions or something, but I'm gonna try to get all this cursed earth. I don't know what I'm taking damage from. I'm gonna assume... Yep. I think I'm getting most of it, guys. This is pretty cool. Holes. Okay, well, I'll be back. I'm gonna try to finish up the rest of this before morning, and I'll be back and meet you guys at the base. And this is what the cursed earth fight will do to you. I love it. I'm a pincushion. So I got like 4 stacks almost of cursed earth. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put this stuff away. But the key thing is we also have our activated division sigil. So that is awesome. That was the main thing we were after, but cursed earth doesn't hurt. And we'll put all this stuff away. Too much stuff. Yeah, so what we can do with this is actually make really cool things. One of the things is some kind of... okay, well, first I guess I'll show. If we do this, basically you can make these unstable ingots. It's iron divided by diamond. Get it? Because it's division sigil. Yeah, so you divide an iron by diamond and you get an unstable ingot. And the key to these ingots is they will explode in your hand after 10 seconds if you don't use them. So what can they be used for? Well, for one thing, you can make an unstable ingot block, which I hear is about the hardest thing ever to do, because these ingots do not stack. Keep that in mind. So you would have to individually place each one of these. See, it says ingot is highly unstable and will explode after 10 seconds. You also can't like close the crafting window or throw it on the ground or anything like that. So it's pretty hardcore. You can also make, that's where the builder's wand comes from, it's just one ingot and that, but you can usually find those in chests. You can also make an etheric sword, it can never break. And you can make basically tools out of all of it, but the really cool thing is I like this ethereal glass. What it does is it's glass that you can kind of see through, but you can pass through it, but mobs can't. So it makes a really cool doorway. So let's get some of this iron, a bit of glass, and some diamonds. And I don't know how many we'll need. Let's see. If we do glass. And the ethereal glass, it takes 1 ingot to make 4. So I'm probably going to need several ingots, but let's see. Did I do this wrong? Maybe you can't do it in this kind of crafting table. I wonder. Okay, apparently you can't do it in the fancy crafting table, you have to do it in this one. So here we go. Drop that. It's gonna explode. Alright. And we just repeat this a couple times. And one more to get at least 9. Because our doorway is 3 by 3. There we go. So, that whole detour... Oh, and by the way, I put grass down here just because I thought it might look kind of cool. I don't know. I hate everything being underground. I miss grass and miss the sky. All that. So if we put these here... Now, it is a doorway that I can walk through, but mobs can't. So it's going to be a great doorway for this little room, I think. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. And let me get the rest of the stuff ready to finish up this room. We need the redstone signals and buses. And I might do that off camera because you can watch Direwolf do it if you need to figure out what I'm doing. But I'll show you right when I'm done. But I'm going to get the final bits ready for our ender farm, and I will be back soon. Okay guys, so the way this works is I've got a lever here and the signal terminal on the back. I've colored it orange, and then with my spool of wire I connected it down to this signal bus down here, and then from this signal bus to another orange colored one on the base of the machine. And it's got power, and you'll notice the idle timer is ticking right now because it's currently on. It's just not spawning anything because I don't have a thing in there. And then if I switch the lever, it turns it off. So essentially that's a way, kind of wireless way to run cable. Yep. And then what we can do is also put a signal terminal on the back of possibly the side of. And we'll do the side of this one. Turn that to orange, and we'll also connect it. Oh my goodness, I can't get out of here. Oh right, because I have that there. Let's bust out over here. Over there. So this one should also turn off. Not that it really matters, but I figure why use the power if we don't need it. So see, both of these are now off. So cool. So we have an off switch. That's good. Not going to cover this up yet. We also need to get an ender tank to ender tank the mob essence over here. I hope I have enough. Okay, I do have enough ender pearls. I was a little worried. I've killed a couple endermen. So I'm going to get the ender tank connected to the mob essence area over there, and I'll be right back. Step 1. Step 2. And step 3. Connecting the fluid here so we can profit. This should pipe. I wonder if I'm not supposed to wrench that. There we go. This should pipe this in here. We got mob essence. I'll need to cover the. This one we need. Maybe I should just throw an ender chest back there. Be kind of easy. Of course, I could also import bus, but that seems pretty far. Oh my goodness, let's do an ender chest. I need to make some blue wool. Here we go. So I think ender chest behind here should be the last piece of the puzzle. Hopefully it'll auto eject into there. Let's fill up these spaces just in case. I don't think endermen can't spawn back there, so let's hope it won't affect anything. I would like to grab some covers. I wonder if I have some in here already. I'm gonna cover this stuff up. This is actually not a micro part, so we could put it in the front. It kind of stands out, but Oh well, it's the best we can do. Alright, and the final bit is putting the safari net in here. We do not want to spawn an exact copy because we just need any enderman. I can change the lights in here. This will work for now, but I'll probably put some actual lamps or something in the ceiling. Alright, and wish me luck. Hopefully if I throw this switch, we should see some endermen spawn. Oop, there we go. And the grinder should grind them. Of course, I forgot. I also need to pipe the... This is actually generating some mob essence. I guess maybe I want to... I probably want a different switch for each of these. Because I just thought about it. I probably want the grinder to be on a little bit longer. So I can easily switch that. Oh, it already ate for me. Yep, so the final piece is just... We are generating some mob essence. I probably want to pipe that out. But as you can see, we're getting, you know, ender pearls, and apparently there's an enderman stuck in my base somewhere. I'll have to hunt him down and murder him. But yeah, so that's our... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's our enderman spawner. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Since we're getting pretty close to the end, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'll finish the last minor touches on this. I'll switch this to its own... you know, lever switch, because I wasn't thinking very clearly. And then also pipe the mob essence out of here. And honestly, I could probably pipe it. Wonder if it makes sense to pipe it right back into here. Could be, could be. So anyway, I'll figure it out. And yeah, that was this episode. Next episode we'll work on something. I'll figure it out. Why is that hurting me? I thought I had... Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.